Hello everyone, this is the Commander, and today I'm going to review Season 2, Episode 2 of Star Wars The Mandalorian. And this episode was pretty good, not quite as good as the first episode though. So we start off where we left in the last episode, where the Mandalorian is going on its speeder bike through the Tatooine desert, and there are some thugs hiding behind a rock, and they use a tripwire to trip up the Mandalorian speeder. The speeder is destroyed, and Mando shaken up, and he gets shot at by the thugs. One of the thugs takes the child, and the Mandalorian demands to get the child back, and he hands over his jetpack to do so. But the thing is, he can control the jetpack with his wrist gauntlet, and he sends the thug up into the sky and then back down to the surface, and is able to get the jetpack back. So then he has to walk into Mos Eisley, and we go to the canteen, a bit of an Easter egg there, but we got to see it in the last season too. And so, yeah, the woman, I don't know her name from the last episode, she was in season 1 as well, is talking with this insect guy, and they're playing a game of Shabak. So, yeah, then the woman tells Mando to head to the docking bay so he can meet this lizard lady. And this lizard lady knows of a Mandalorian. So she wants passage to this certain planet for her eggs, for exchange of knowing where this certain Mandalorian is. So the Mandalorian cannot go into hyperspace on the Razor Crest with these eggs. It probably won't make them hatch and disrupt them. So he had to just go to this planet. And during this, Baby Yoda eats one of the eggs, and then the Mandalorian says, no, don't do that again. And that's pretty funny. Baby Yoda having some mischievous moments. So that was funny. And then when they get to this planet, there are two X-Wing pilots. One of them is Dave Filoni. Obviously, he was in the X-Wing from last season as well. And they chase the Mandalorian to the surface of the planet, which we see that it is the same icy planet from the trailer for the season. And then he crash lands trying to get away from the X-Wings, because these X-Wings want him because he's committed crimes and he's got this outdated chip. So yeah, they need to report him or put him under arrest. So he is able to evade him, but he does crash land. And then after they land, the Mandalorian learns that the lizard lady had gone off walking. So the Mandalorian and the child go into a cave, and in this cave there's a bit of a hot tub where the lizard lady is just relaxing like a jacuzzi with her eggs. That's pretty funny. And yeah, the Mandalorian they want to get out of this cave, and there's some more moments with the child wanting to eat the eggs. So, but then when he's denied the permission to eating the eggs, he goes to these like spider eggs, and he opens that up and eats one of the spiders in the eggs. That's pretty gross. Though the child might be cute, he eats some pretty gross things, and this kind of disrupts all of the spiders. So the little lady has to get all of her eggs, get her clothes on, and get out of there with the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda. And warning, if you haven't watched this yet and you want to, people with arachnophobia, these spiders are pretty creepy. They're from one of Ralph McQuarrie's original Star Wars designs for Dagobah. And so yeah, these we haven't seen them like in the Star Wars universe. They're not like the Kashyyyk ones from Jedi Fallen Order or the ones from Star Wars Rebels. So these are new Spiders, but obviously their design has been around for a while. So there's tons of Spiders, big and small, chasing after them through the cave. It's quite a freaky scene. And there's this big one that has a creepy mouth, kind of like something you would see out of a horror movie. And so yeah, they're chasing through, and they are able to get back to the Razor Crest. But then there's a ton of Spiders at the door of the cockpit to the Razor Crest. And yeah, there's one on the child's head, but they are able to contain them out of the cockpit. But then the big one, who has a pretty freaky double mouth, it's a mouth inside of a mouth. Yeah, that's pretty scary. And it comes up right up to the cockpit. But the X-Wings come and shoot at the Spider, and the Spider died. So yeah, that's a pretty fast-paced scene. And then we are back to where the Mandalorian is talking with the X-Wing pilots. They basically say, we want to put you under arrest, but we're going to let you go during these tough times. So the Mandalorian is able to get away from the planet. The child has a few more eggs, and yeah, that's pretty much does it for this episode. Like I said at the beginning, it was a decent episode. Wasn't the best, a bit of a filler. I just hope we get Captain Rex, Boba Fett, Ahsoka Tano soon. I just can't wait for that. Also, we haven't seen Greef Karga or Cara Dune yet. I believe we will, but I think they will have smaller roles in this season. Okay, so that is going to do it for this video. So make sure to subscribe, share this video, and this is the Commander signing out.